when talking about Patriots penalties, why not bring a Seahawk on to talk about it? Defensive end Michael Bennett here with us, and Willie McGinnis as well. You were here for the Top 100 show last night. We're glad that you're joining us here on TA. This was the team that beat you guys in the Super Bowl, the quarterback that beat you in the Super Bowl. What were your thoughts on all this?
I mean, my thoughts are that, even though they did have the balls in the AFC Championship, the game wasn't dependent on if he threw the ball a lot. They ran the ball perfectly that game. LeGarrette Blount had over 200 rushing yards. So I doubt that the ball had anything to do with that win, but it just has to do with the integrity of the game and what to do with Tom Brady's legacy. Has he cheated before? Because we all had speculation of the Patriots doing things that other teams aren't doing that they're doing. And is it unfair that he gets punished? No, I think it's fair that he got punished, and I think he should be punished for what he did in this game.
Did you expect 4 games though?
I expect more. I expect that, whatever Roger Goodell does or whoever drops the punishment, that's going to be harsh because players are doing so many different things. And before, the fans, they want to see people get punished for things that they're doing. And I think Tom Brady should get punished for what he did in this game.
I was a defensive player. Of course, you're a defensive player. Did you know what PSI? Did you know anything about air pressure before this incident came out?
No, I didn't know anything. I knew that the balls had a certain weight and it's supposed to feel a certain way, but I didn't know what the weight was and how hard the ball was supposed to feel because I'm usually chasing the ball, so I'm never really holding it.
Exactly, and that's my point. And when people talk to me about this situation with Tom Brady and the punishment, okay, the 4 games, the $1 million and the 2 draft picks, the first round and the 4th round, I think that's pretty steep when you talk about a couple of PSIs of air pressure. And that's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. But you also mentioned, in the past that had nothing to do with the Super Bowl game. You played in the Super Bowl game. You was trying to deflate Tom Brady the whole entire game. You had a good game. You was out there balling. I got to give you props. You was out there balling. Did it seem, after hearing about what happened in the Colts game, do you think that had any bearing on the Super Bowl?
Like I said before, I don't think it had any bearing on the Super Bowl game. I think that Tom Brady played a great game. Malcolm Butler caught a great pass and he did a great job. And I doubt that ball had anything to do with that. So, like I said, I think a lot of this stimulates from what happened in the past. And then people felt like they got away with a lot of different things. And people want to see him get punished. But, and they won the game. And that's all we can say, really, is that they won that game on that last play. And that's to determine the game, not the PSI of the ball.
All right, Michael Bennett, stick around. We're going to have much more coming from you later in TA.